Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Jess and welcome back to my knitting channel. Alright, today I'm going to be going through my knits of 2022. It feels weird saying that. And I'm gonna sneakily add a few from 2021 in because I didn't get to knit much last year. As I mentioned, super hectic job. I was pregnant, I felt pretty rubbish most of the year, and I had a baby, so I didn't get to knit as much as I would have wanted. So I'm going to add in 2 knits from 2021 right at the end of 2021. So I don't even have to mention this, but I just feel like I should be honest. But yeah, majority is going to be knits from 2022, and it's really not a huge list of knits. I would have obviously liked to have knit more, but that's just the way it is. So as I said, it's probably not a huge list of knits. I had to go back through my Instagram because I was like, I don't know what I knit last year. It feels like a blur. It's already April, like it feels weird to me. But I'm going to start with the oldest knits through to the newest knits, so the youngest knits. All right, I'm going to start now. Sick of waffling on. All right, so I'm going to start with the oldest knit. So this was made in November 2021, and this is my apple pie jumper. So this is the first sample I made. I'll show you how it looks on. Okay, so this is how it looks on. I don't know how to do this. Yep. So as I said, this is my pattern. So I actually released this maybe a week ago, and I'm Queen of Procrastination, made this initially in November 2021. So there is a new and improved updated version. If you want to check that out, I've made it again in a really pretty blue, but I can't show you because it was made this year, 2023. So yeah, this was what I made at the end of 2021. It's super fun. It's all bubble stitch, and I love this yarn. This is Al Pacino Merino, and it's in, I think it's called Lime Sorbet. If you go to their website, it's like the bright green, you can't miss it. And I'm really loving like this folded collar. I just think it makes everything look really neat. It does need like a good de-pilling, but yeah, otherwise I've worn this one heaps. It's super warm too, and this yarn is so soft. I don't know if anyone's watching this has used it, but it is the softest yarn. This is knit with 8mm and 6.5mm needles. And yeah, it's really easy. It's really fun. And yeah, I've called it the apple pie jumper. Originally it was going to be called the Shrek jumper because of the color. But I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. It didn't quite sit right with me. And not everyone's going to make it in this sort of Shrek color. So my friend was like, how about apple pie? That sounds cute. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And she also suggested Granny Smith, but I was like, again, not everyone's going to make it in green. Granny Smith's green, so apple pie. But if you also want to check out my page on Instagram, all my testers have done such an awesome job. Really great range of colors. They've done brown, purple, red, like a really pale lilac. There's lots of awesome colors there. So yeah, this one is finally out. Took me, a year and a half to write out the pattern. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. And this was, the oldest knit from, like a year ago. All right, on to the next. So the next jumper I made, I'm just going to show you how it looks off first, and then I'm going to pop it on. This awesome, colourful patchwork jumper here. The hem was folded. Ribbing was folded. Yeah, this one is the Jazzy Sweater by Wool and the Gang in collaboration with Limnic. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll show you how it looks on. All right, this is how it looks on. How cool is it? I love all these colors. It's so fun. It was so fun to knit too. I'll go through all the colors with you. So one of the main colors, I think it actually was the main color, is probably one of my favorite colors, is the Cameo Rose. So it's all crazy sexy wool. So the hardest part, it was definitely not knitting it, it was choosing the colors. It took me so long to choose, and this was actually gifted to me from Wool and the Gang as well. So they gave me like the kit, and I got to choose all the colors and needles. It was so fun. I loved it. But yeah, Cameo Rose for the neck here. This color here is Duck Egg Blue, Pink Lemonade. I said this is my favorite, but I think Pink Lemonade's my favorite. Pink Lemonade, Lilac Powder, White or Natural, I think it's called, the Denim Blue. What's it called? that yellow. It's got a special name. Chalk yellow, I think. I think I've done all the ones there. Yeah, so there are all the colors. Yeah, it's so fun. I love it. And the sad thing is, I actually haven't been able, I love like when I do that because you can see all the colors. I haven't actually been able to wear it yet because when I made this, it was December 2021. And I'm Australian, if you can't tell from this awesome accent, lol. And December is super hot, so that's summer. So I'm talking like 42 degrees Celsius. It can get to like that hot. So yeah, I'm not exactly going to be wearing like a woolen chunky knit jumper. And then last year, 2022, when it got cold again, I was super pregnant. So, you know, this was not the kind of jumper that I was going to wear pregnant. My belly would not like fit underneath this. So this year, I'm going to keep doing that. I will be able to wear it, which is cool. But yeah, this one's super fun. So this is called the Jazzy Sweater, and it was knit with 12mm needles and 15mm needles. And I actually think you can buy I think you can just get the pattern online. Like, I don't think you have to get all the wool. I'm pretty sure you can just get the pattern. But yeah, super fun. And yeah, I love all these colors together. I was actually inspired by Limnick, the collaborator for this. She used the yellow and the denim blue, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to use that. I asked a lot of friends because I couldn't decide, and they were like, oh yeah, maybe you could just do like lots of grays. And I was like, no, I don't want to. And then another friend was like, maybe you could put some red in there. And I was like, no, I don't want to. So, you know, I mean, everyone really knows what they like deep down. So I just went with what I liked, and this is how it came out. Right, so the next one, if I'm going in order, is my poly cardigan. A button just fell off, and I can't be bothered sewing it back on just for this. Yeah, so obviously it looks better with all its buttons. But this is made in, it is Take Care Mohair by Wool and the Gang, and the color Bubblegum Pink. So yeah, I love this pink. Kind of just looks exactly like Pink Lemonade from like Crazy Sexy Wool. I'll give this one a try on as well. Okay, so this is how it looks on. Sorry about the lighting. It's a sunny day, but I'm not great with like trying to figure out how to get good lighting. I really need to get like a lamp or something. Yeah, this is how it looks on. It's got these really cool honeycomb cabling down the sleeves and also on like the front panels. I've wore this heaps. I actually wore it a lot when I was pregnant. I just wouldn't button it up. And yeah, I love these tortoiseshell buttons. But yeah, really need to put that button back on. Great timing. Super happy with how this one turned out. I've kind of written 3/4 of the pattern. I don't know. I find it hard to just get it finished. I think, you know, grading takes forever. I love knitting, pattern writing. I don't know. I think I just need to practice more, but I find it takes me so long to do. Like, I'm talking, it takes me months. And then my patterns are always like 20 pages long because I'm always worried that someone's not going to understand, and I don't know, I just want to put as much information as possible, so they take me a really long time. So I'll get there eventually with writing this out, but yeah, super happy with this one. All right, so the next knit I did is this pretty jumper. So this was made with Hobby Divina yarn. It's honestly, it's like the softest yarn. I know I said Alpacino Merino is super soft, and it is, but this is also so soft. I actually used held double for this one. So it's it feels exactly the same as Feeling Good yarn from Wool and the Gang. And I made this in, this yarn was gifted to me actually. And I chose this color. Yeah, it's called Primrose. It's so pretty. And I'll show you how it looks on. Okay, so this is how it looks on. I really love yellow, and this is like such a nice soft yellow. We'll stand up a little bit. So you can see, yeah, well, you can pretty much see all of it there. And I've made these like long cuffs. I love long cuffs, and I think this works well. So I held double for this with the Hobby Divina, and I used 7mm needles and 9mm needles. It's just a simple stockinette jumper, but I made the folded collar because I love them. I think they're just like so soft and squishy, and they make everything look a bit more neater. So again, I kind of written this out and I haven't done it properly. It's like on my phone notes. I'm not too sure. I talked about this jumper a bit in my first ever video because I made this again in blue. And I don't know if I want to release it or not. I was thinking maybe it would be like a fun free pattern because it's just like really simple. Got a bit of fluff there. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do that, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Should I write it out properly and do the whole, the whole thing with the testing and releasing, which I find really stressful, or should I just do like a free tutorial, which, is also, it's gonna take me a while. But yeah, really happy with this. The sad thing, I had this jumper in this beautiful pink, same yarn, Hobby Divina, in, I can't remember what it was called. I don't know, it was like a really pale pink. It was like a baby pink. And I was like, can I throw this in the washing machine? It should be okay. And I put it on like wool setting, cold, and yeah, it came out tiny. It was so sad. I really loved it. It was like the perfect pink, but yeah. So that was a bit silly. Don't throw it in the wash. I should have known better, but I was like, I think it'll be all right. It wasn't. All right, next up. Okay, so the next knit I'm going to show you is a blanket that I made for my baby when I was pregnant, and I've actually just released this on YouTube, so on my channel. I think pink and red, honestly, there is no better color combination. But yeah, I'm so happy with how this turned out. And I actually, if you watch my video, the tutorial, I made it for my friend in peach and lilac. So yeah, you can check out this tutorial if you want to make your own. But yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. Once she's not using it, because I only use it in the pram, so I mentioned that in the tutorial, don't use it in the cot bassinet. It's way too warm and too heavy for that. It's just recommended for like pram walks because you can see your baby. Yeah, once, she's no longer in the pram, I'm going to use this as just like a throw rug on the couch or like a chair, bed. But yeah, I love it. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Super fun. So if you want to knit your own, please check out that tutorial. I'll try to put the link somewhere around here. So I used pink lemonade, crazy sexy wool, and then this is lipstick red. So this is this great classic pink and red combo. And it's knit on 12mm needle. So this was something I made in 2022. And I might make another one. I've got some brown and some leftover peach. So I thought that would be a cool color combination. But this is probably one of my most fun knits that I did last year. Every now and then it's really nice to just not constantly be knitting like jumpers and cardigans, because they take up a lot of space if you're using really chunky yarn. And then sometimes you're like, I don't go anywhere. Maybe that's just me. I don't go anywhere enough to have like places to wear all these nice knits. That might just be me. Okay, so I think this might be one of the last knits. It's the last garment that I'm going to show you knitted. So I made another poly cardigan, and I made this one in yellow. Love this color. A bit of a trend going with my knits from last year, pink and yellow. Whereas now I feel like I'm all about pink, brown, blue, and green. Not so much yellow, but I really like it still. So same thing, I just altered the pattern a little bit. So I made it, I perfected it, I would say. That sounds a bit lame, but I fixed the neckline. I made it a bit longer, but I actually like the length of the pink one better. So I'll show you how this one looks on. All right, so this is how this one looks on. Again, you've got the honeycomb cabling down the front panels and down the sleeves. And this time, didn't use Take Care Mohair. This is Fluff Hip Knit. I can never say that clearly. Hip Knit Shop Fluff. And they have awesome range of colors in this yarn, but it feels exactly the same as Take Care Mohair. And yeah, I've done these long cuffs again, exactly the same pattern, just made it longer, fixed the neckline. So yeah, I really want to maybe write it up. Maybe I feel a bit inspired after doing this. But this was, the final garment piece for 2022. So, I guess didn't knit that much, but, I knit enough, and I don't really want 800 jumpers for myself because I won't wear them and then I feel bad, like it's a waste. But yeah, this one, I really recommend this yarn. So soft, it's just so fluffy. Like if you looked close, it's hard to tell. Oh, a bit close for me. It's really fluffy. I'm a mum with 2 little kids, so I don't get much sleep. So hence why I look, kind of like a zombie a lot of the time. All right, I'm going to show you my final piece now. Wow, I feel like it's gotten dark in here. Maybe the phone just has to, I don't know, do something. I really want like a better camera, but don't really know if it's worth it yet. So it's just going to be some dodgy iPhone lighting for the moment. All right, so my final piece is the Bug Hood by Rose Knitwear in this beautiful, like really soft pink. This was Highland, I think it's Highland wool from Hobby Yarn in the shade Hint of Pink for the wool. And there I did one thread of like really fine mohair, and that was, I think it's Dusty Rose. So yeah, it gives this really pretty, sort of hard to tell, but kind of like a shimmery effect. I've seen so many cool balaclavas, and I've wanted to knit one honestly for like a couple of years, but I could never find a pattern that I was like dead set on. And then when I saw this one from Rose Knitwear, I was like, oh my God, that's the best. It's so nice. It's like so simple, but I don't know, I just love it. So I'll try it on. So I was only laughing because I don't know if it suits me, but I love it. And I haven't had a chance to wear it yet because I made this in January. No, not January. No, December of last year. So again, like super hot weather. There's no way I'm wearing this woolen hood down the street. But I really like it. I love the color and I love the design. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance, obviously, to wear it yet because it's been hot. But yeah, I don't know if it suits me or not, but I'm so happy I made it. It was really fun to knit and it was really quick. So yeah, if you want a great balaclava pattern, I definitely recommend this one. I know there's a lot out there to choose from, but I think this one is, yeah, definitely one of the best ones. So I also did one of these jumpers, the yellow one with the Hobby Davina yarn. So I actually did this, I made this same jumper for my friend in Feeling Good yarn in the lilac color, and I put honeycomb cables down the sleeves. Obviously I gave it as a present, so I can't show you, but that's also something that I knit in 2022. I'll get a picture up on the screen there. But yeah, that was a knit that I obviously can't show you. So I feel like, you know, I knit a bit. Hopefully this year I'll be able to knit a bit more. I kind of feel like I talk really quick, and I think I'm trying to get through it because I'm like, oh, this is boring. No one's going to want to watch this. Talk quick. Get through your knits quickly. And then it's like, that was probably like 5 minutes worth of content, but we'll see. We'll see how long it comes to. But yeah, there are all my knits from 2022 with a couple of sneaky ones from 2021. If you have any questions at all, just pop them in the comments section. I'll put the apple pie jumper link in the description. Yeah, description. So if you want to check that out. Super appreciative if you like and subscribe to my channel. Totally understand if you don't want to. And I will hopefully be back this time next week with another video. I'm thinking of doing a unpopular knitting opinions video. If you have any, pop them in the comment section and I will respond to them in the next clip. So yeah, apologies, it's probably really quick and chaotic. I'll get there, I'll get better. But I hope you all have a great day and hopefully see you all next week. You can check out my Instagram page at the.unraveler, and also have a TikTok, which, you know, I feel like has a bit of more funnier content, and that is at the Unraveler. So yeah, have an awesome day and see you guys next week. Double thumbs.